Composting does not have to be hard. Actually, it can be incorporated seamlessly into your daily life once you know a couple of cool things. Hi, I'm Compost Fairy. Welcome to my channel. So I wanted to do a video that's kind of like a back to the basics, and we're going to be talking about composting, compost, what it is, why it's important, what we can and can't compost, how we can do it, and all that good shit. This is going to be a multi-part series, so get ready for that. I'm excited because I feel like I haven't really got to dive deep into composting yet, and so this is going to be me diving in. So let's get into it. Before we get into it, because y'all know I always gotta do this, first off, welcome new subscribers, welcome back to my OGs. So happy all y'all are here for me. Thank you for subscribing, and I cannot wait to grow, explore, and do the damn thing with you. Oh yeah, sorry to be that annoying asshole, but don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. Thank you so much. It really does help me, and I appreciate it. All right, let's for real get into it. So what exactly is compost? Okay, first of all, it is decomposed organic material. So I like to think of it as things that came from the earth going back to the earth. All right, so what happens is we get things like food scraps, for example, or leaves, and once they come together and break down, they form this thing called humus. It's hummus without one M. And humus is a type of amendment that has been all broken down, decomposed, and made into this thing that we call compost. And so it is added to soils to improve them. It is added to your gardens to help the plants retain moisture. It can provide micro and macro nutrients to plants. So many important things that compost can do. But at the heart of it, it essentially is just stuff that's decomposed, and that stuff that's decomposed holds nutrients. And those nutrients can be made available to plants, and later down the line, those plants turn into things that we eat, and then we eat these certain things, and the next thing we know, we're composting it again, and we have this closed loop system. So that's the cool thing about composting, is that you're basically using your waste to feed you, you're using it to clothe you, yeah, you're using it to do so many different things. When we compost, it's very important that we think of it, in my opinion at least, as not just this thing that we're doing just to do, but we're doing this as a way to improve the earth, to improve ourselves, and to take control over our waste and where it goes and how it's being used. Okay, so let's visualize this. So I have here on the screen some rotten fruits and veggies, and so that right there is stuff that we can compost. But then we also have things like leaves, or brown paper bags, or newspaper, and that stuff is compostable too. With those things that we can compost, they are divided into two groups. It's our nitrogen group and our carbon group. And if we put a color to this, it's our greens, nitrogen, and our browns, carbon. These two categories make up what we can compost. So I'm going to put here on the screen a list of the things that we can compost, starting with our nitrogen or green materials. So as you can see, this list is pretty expansive. It's a bunch of stuff on there that you either eat or use or have, or excrement, and it is very common. And so all of these things we can compost, meaning we don't have to throw it away. And so this is our green list, our nitrogen rich list. These materials are full of nitrogen, are green, and that's how we can kind of classify it in our head. These materials are also a little bit wetter too. But then we also have our browns, and our browns are going to be our carbon rich materials, and that's going to be material that are on this list right here. And so this one, it kind of shows you that we have material that's a little bit drier, we have material that is maybe not stuff you eat necessarily, a few things on here, but it's just kind of like everyday stuff we have or that we see, like leaves, like shredded paper, like cardboard, like sawdust, depending on where you are. And so the stuff on this list is all compostable as well, meaning it can also go back to the earth. And so we have these two lists right here. And so you're like, oh my gosh, so I don't have to throw this shit away? Nah, baby, you ain't gotta throw it away. You can compost it. Isn't that so, like, that's what, like, isn't that amazing? It's crazy. Anyway, from those lists, we see that we can compost so many different things. And so it's important, though, to make sure that you understand what is on each list in terms of the colors. Because when we do compost, we need more of one color than the other. We need more browns than our green. This is an intro video. Stay tuned to the rest of the series, where I will talk to you about the importance of browns and greens, why each is important, how much we use, and then other parts of the series will show you how exactly we can go about composting and what that looks like in the different environments that we may live in. Apartment living, houses, big or small, you can compost, baby, and I'll show you how. Alrighty, it's getting dark, so I ain't got no light up out here. We just outside, baby. Anyway, thank you all for rocking with me. I cannot wait to do this series with you. And yeah, we're gonna get to composting. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, like, and share. It really does help me out, and I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned to the rest of the series. Can't wait to grow, explore, and do the damn thing with you next time. Happy composting. Bye.